price range in the 20s and 30s. We were buying back stock in the 40s, what do we know? And so we can buy back stock given the balance sheet. We also generate a significant amount of free cash flow, over $500 million a year. We can invest in our core business. As we announced yesterday, we've got 2 new expansion projects, and here one in Las Vegas at the Penn Resort, a new hotel tower, one in Columbus, Ohio at the Hollywood property, and then we're moving 2 very tired old riverboats in Illinois and Aurora and Joliet off of the water. They're going to be land-based right off the interstate in both cases. All 4 projects are going to be great free cash flow drivers, but we have to get these things going. And so there is always that concern of why now? But the reality is these projects take 2 to 3 years between when you say you're going to do them and when they open up. And we all know what's going to happen. The same investors that are asking you today, why now? Why are you committing to these? As soon as we get out of whatever it is that we're in, the next question is, what's your growth strategy? Right. And so we're always looking forward. We're always looking long term. And so we can walk and chew gum, buy back stock now and plan for the future.
Does that mean that despite what comes down the pipe for a broader U.S. economy, I mean, there's probably a lot of equipment manufacturers and tech suppliers here, will you be investing in new gaming machines, new technology? I mean, do you expect those investments to continue?
Well, take cashless and cardless technology as an example. We're now live in 4 states. We should be live in another 4 by the end of this year, 4 or 5. You have to have cashless technology, right? If you want to keep those younger segments we talked about earlier, when's the last time a 25-year-old went to an ATM to withdraw cash and had to pay fees to get the cash out of the machine? It's foreign to those customers at that age segment. So we're moving forward on cashless technologies. That doesn't mean that if we are in a deep recession in 6 months that you don't reevaluate every dollar you spend in OpEx and CapEx, but there's always prioritization. And for us, you always have to stay focused on building for the future, omni-channel, and being able to cross-sell these products and services and experiences. That's not going away. And if you're not prepared for that, in 2 or 3 years from now, you're getting left behind.
Jay, you made big investments in the Score and Barstool. My understanding is because of the tech that got brought to the table with the Score, because of the content generation and the users for Barstool. Stu, I want to ask you, a lot of chatter about ESPN. Bob Chapek kind of put down the gauntlet and said we want them to be in sports betting, but with a partner. Are you interested in ESPN?
Well, we haven't partnered with Ballys Sports, so less likely. Look, we are. Again, this is another thing that I've taken careful notes in the conversations with Jay. Look, we believe that gaming and media can come together in a more subtle and just a more natural way than, again, media and then at a commercial break, gaming, take you off. Because if you think about the way it works, it's almost as if the current system is taking people off the media onto an app, completely, one platform to another. I think that there could be a way where the experience is less disjointed, it's more natural. And actually to pull that off, I think it's less of a partnership and more of a, I would say vertically integrated, or more of a more tightly integrated product, which I think is a lot easier to pull off when we've made the kind of investments that we've made with Ballys Sports and Jay's made with Barstool than it will be with a large media partnership. I think that some of those are harder to pull off because you want that integrated, natural experience.
I think that was a no.
Omni-channel.
He's just going to keep going back to it. It's great. I know Erica